Don Dunphy, a ringside commentator. Harold Johnson is a superb craftsman who has won 70 of his 79 bouts with 9 losses while registering 32 knockouts. He has been stopped 4 times. That would seem to be the main hope of slugging Henry Hank, to drop a bomb on the chin of the ex-champ. Hank already has 37 knockouts to his credit. He's won 56 of his 77 bouts, losing 18 and drawing in 3. He's never been stopped. Both men stand 5 feet 10. At the commission weigh-in, Johnson was 176, Hank 172. In just a moment, we'll bring you the 10-round light heavyweight bout between Harold Johnson and Henry Hank. Ready to cross the blue horizon, ring announcer Pete Byron.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jimmy Coppy's Blue Horizon. Tonight's bout, ladies and gentlemen, under the promotion of Herman Taylor, supervised by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission. Its members are John Vaughn, Paul Sullivan, and Frank Wildman. Officials appointed for tonight's bouts, judging Dave Beloff, Jim Weston, counting for the knockdowns, Joe Servino, the timekeeper, J.J. Harrington. The commission doctors in attendance at the ringside, Doctors Alfred Aiello and Dr. Wilbur Strickland. Your referee, Pete Tomasco. This is the feature bout, 10 rounds. Wearing white trunks with black stripe, weighing 172 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, Henry Hank. And his opponent, wearing black trunks with white stripe, weighing 176 pounds, the former light heavyweight champion of the world from Philadelphia, Harold Johnson. And ladies and gentlemen, there is a very good 6-round bout to follow the main event.
To the winner of a round, 5 or less to the loser. The mandatory 8 count is in effect, so is the 3 knockdown rule, and if a man is floored at the bell, the count will continue at the bell until he arises or is counted out. It's Harold Johnson in the black trunks, former light heavyweight champion of the world, Henry Hank in the white trunks, fighting out of Detroit. Johnson from Philadelphia. There's the bell for round 1. The referee is Pete Tomasco. This is an ideal match, at least on paper, between a boxer, Johnson, and a slugger, Hank. Johnson, as the bout progresses, you will see, has all the good moves. Whether he can stand up under the hard punches of Henry Hank is a question that will be answered here. 10-round bout at the Blue Horizon Club in Philadelphia. has won 3 of his 4 bouts this year. Hank likes punching room. Sort of winds up a little with his punches. Johnson can fight long or short. Hank's best punch is his left hook. Johnson has a very good jab and a solid sending right hand. Johnson's a good counterpuncher, by the way. Minute to go in round 1. Hank seems to be showing some disdain for Johnson's punching. That could be a mistake. From a boxing standpoint, Hank was roughed by that left hook. Johnson has been one of the fine boxers of our generation from a boxing standpoint. 10 seconds to go in round 1. There's the bell.
Good shot, Brad. Coming up to round 2 here at the Blue Horizon Club in Philadelphia. Henry Hank, the white trunks on the left, Harold Johnson on the right in the black trunks. Johnson, the former light heavyweight champion, who would like to get the title back. Before Johnson lost the title to Pisano in June, he had gone 8 years without a defeat. Henry Hank has been known to play possum and make believe he's hurt to lure his opponent in on him. That's a good sharp jab that Johnson puts home. A big right hand by Hank. Grazing right by Johnson. Johnson's trying to set him up for that right hand. Livened up the crowd. Not that they needed any livening. Hank has never been knocked out, as I told you. its course. Maybe 20 seconds left. There's the bell ending round 2, and we go back to the corner with Harold Johnson, who was born in Manayuk, Pennsylvania, August 9th, 1928, now lives in Philadelphia. In the corner with Harold, a father and son combination, Skinny Davidson and his son Clint, and the tall man in there is Jimmy Young, one of his handlers. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, we've got Henry Hank, who was born Joe Harrison in Greenville, Mississippi, February 9th, 1935, now lives in Detroit. Because of his admiration for hammering Hank Armstrong, Henry Armstrong, he took the name of Henry Hank for his ring name. In the corner with him is manager Harry Baxter, leaning in from the right-hand side just now to talk to him, and Taylor Smith, the trainer, and Dr. Robert C. Bennett of Detroit, his personal physician. 2 rounds have gone by here at the Blue Horizon Club in Philly. Coming up to round 3 in just a moment of this 10-rounder. Hank the white trunks, Johnson in black. The referee is Pete Tomasco. Johnson a little more aggressive than he has been, but he can't afford to take liberties either. Hank, always the puncher, dangerous with either hand. Funny thing, this Hank has a good jab when he wants to use it. One minute to go in round 3. Hank has really changed his style. He's become a boxer. There's Hank playing possum again. Harold's not just going to go in there leading with his chin. Seconds to go in round 3. There's the bell. Coming up to round 4 of a 10-round bout at the Blue Horizon Club in Philadelphia. Referee Pete Tomasco walks over to the corner of Henry Hank, who's in the white trunks. Harold Johnson in black. Hank just leans enough to one side to protect against that right hand of Johnson, which is why Johnson is throwing it so sparingly. That was a big right hand by Johnson. Round 4 about half over. And now you can almost count the times that Harold Johnson gets hit with a clean punch. There's a slight abrasion below the right eye of Henry Hank. Slight at the moment. Round 4 drawing to a close. Bell ending round 4. Last time we were in Philadelphia, Alfred Klein was the boxing commissioner here. We were terribly sorry to hear of Alfred's passing. He was a fine commissioner, a splendid lawyer, a perfect gentleman. We in boxing will miss him. There's a solid lineup of sports action on ABC tomorrow. At 4:30, it's American Football League highlights. At 5 p.m., 4 Central Time, ABC's Wide World of Sports goes to Los Angeles for the National Finals Rodeo over most of these ABC stations. Following the rodeo, you'll see another program in the 9th Winter Olympic Games series, featuring this week ice hockey. On Sunday, the American Football League TV schedule has Boston at Houston, Denver at Kansas City, San Diego at Oakland, and New York at Buffalo. Consult your local listings for the actions in your area. And it won't be long before the Orange Bowl Football Classic will be coming your way exclusively over ABC. Here's round 5 at the Blue Horizon Club in Philadelphia. Harold Johnson, former light heavyweight champion, black trunks. Henry Hank of Detroit, who'd like a shot at the title, in the white trunks. No knockdowns. Johnson has missed many times over the head with the right hand. We noticed he did that in the Pastrano fight, and it's cost him dearly. getting annoyed at the pace and wants to pick it up. So does Hank, apparently. Good round of boxing here. Hank leans away from Johnson's right hand. Meanwhile, he's ready to bring his left hook up if Johnson misses. 1 minute to go in round 5. Missing. Johnson's jab has been an effective weapon. Hank's left hook has been his best punch. 10 seconds to go in round 5. There's the bat. Coming up to round 6, and we're coming out of Henry Hank's corner in the white trunks. Harold Johnson in black. Despite the disparity in size, there are those who say that Johnson could outbox Sonny Liston. Johnson has beaten many heavyweights, including Ezra Charles when he was good. Bobbing and waving of Hank has made his head a very elusive target at times. A minute to go in round 6. Hank going to the body. Johnson shortening that punch, the left hook. Hook by Henry Hank, his best punch in the fight, and another one. That livens the action. Sharp right by Johnson. Round is almost over. fight in November was one of the ring classics of the year. Here are some scenes to show you what we mean. Fernandez in the white trunks there. Rivero in black. It was a humdinger of a fight, if you remember it. Action-packed all the way, with Rivera winning a close decision. They'll be at it again next Friday on the Fight of the Week, brought to you by the Gillette Safety Razor Company and by William Penn Cigars. Round 7 at the Blue Horizon Club in Philly. Harold Johnson, the black trunks, 176 pounds, former light heavyweight champion. Henry Hank, the white trunks, out of Detroit, 172. Johnson from Philly. The referee is Pete Tomasco, walking around quietly. Hank trying to feint Johnson out of position. Johnson trying to move into the right hand. Hank knows that. Johnson has now changed his attack a little bit. At times, he's going for the body with a left jab. That's kind of dangerous. He leaves the chin unprotected. Hank is grabbing his glove on occasion. To go in round 7. Now Johnson is finding the range. A big left hook by Hank. Both of them took the punches well. Coming up to round 8 here in the Blue Horizon Club in Philadelphia. Harold Johnson, black trunks. Henry Hank, the white trunks. left in round 8 of a 10-rounder. There have been no knockdowns. That's a snappy jab by Johnson. There are no tricks in boxing that Johnson doesn't know. Big right hand by Hank. Seconds remaining in the round. Johnson seems to be bleeding from the nose. There's the bell ending round 8. Referee Pete Tomasco has him touch gloves with Henry Hank of Detroit. Johnson from Philadelphia. There have been no knockdowns. Johnson weighs 176, Hank 172, and as you know, the light heavyweight limit is 175. Footwork by Johnson. Hank's going all out now with a little bit more than a minute left in the fight. 10th and final round. Johnson is really boxing, and Hank is throwing the leather. Seconds left now. Packed house here at the Blue Horizon applauding the fighters. Only a few seconds left now. Scoring here winner in Pennsylvania, the 5-point must system. There's the final bell. We'll have the decision in just a minute.
48, Hank 44. Judge Dave Beloff, Johnson 50, Hank 41. Referee Pete Tomasco, Johnson 49, Hank 42. And the winner by unanimous decision, Harold Johnson.
Unanimous decision for Harold Johnson, who has now won 71 out of 80 fights, losing only 9. For Henry Hank, he's had 78 fights. He's won 56 and lost 19. There's Harold Johnson, the winner who wants a crack at the light heavyweight title again. See a television ringside next Friday night and enjoy the 10-round middleweight match between Rocky Rivero and Florentino Fernandez from Madison Square Garden on the Fight of the Week. Produced by Hugh Beach, directed by Marshall Diskin, associate director Bill Lilling, technical director George Walsh. Stay tuned now for Make That Spare, which follows immediately over most of these ABC stations. Until next Friday, this is Don Dunphy saying good night for your host, Gillette, maker of the slim adjustable razor, the incomparable new Gillette stainless steel blades, foamy shaving cream, Right Guard power spray deodorant, and Sun Up aftershave.